Welcome to another morning broadcast. Trump just dropped a bomb on the market. He obviously is not flushing, obviously not done flushing the market. So he proposed 50% tariffs on the European Union, and the market tanked or gapped down significantly. So this is almost a 2% gap down, which is like if a good size move on the indices, it would be, a 2% move or so. So yeah, it flipped my whole game plan. This is how it is, right? We can have a plan the night before headlines come out. We're still very much in a Trump headline influenced market, right? So with that being said, what I'm going to do, there's a number of events happening today. So I'd say let's be cautious. We don't have to try to time the top or the bottom of anything. We just need to be on the right side of things, right? So let's let things shape up. Let's let things play out, and let's see how the market responds. Okay, so if you just joined in and you missed that, Trump proposed 50% tariffs on the European Union. So big drop, just maybe about an hour or so ago from now, maybe even like an hour and a half. All right. So what is that going to impact in regards to game plan? We've been trading quantum because the market has been rallying very, very well. So QBTS, RGTI, they all have been rallying. Now, these have been moving alongside NVIDIA. So NVIDIA flushed just now. So it's going to impact our game plan around the tariffs. I'm sorry, around, all right, there we go. Let me bring my chart up there. Okay, it's going to impact our game plan for this sector, AI and tech. We'll see what happens. But if you look at PLTR, NVIDIA, SMCI, all of these took a flush. They took a hit with that news. Okay, and then you're going to see gold spike, right? Gold spikes, and what this is saying is that, okay, there's fear again now here because of the tariffs. All right. The interesting thing about what just happened, though, is that with the quantum, we're still on the uptrend, and we just pulled back to previous levels. So I'm not done with the long trade. If this does shape up and break, then I will trade it. But as I said before, we don't have to jump in and be early, right? So I'm actually just going to wait. I'm going to let the market open, wait until like around, maybe 9:45 or so. Like let a few minutes, let the market open up, and we'll see how things shape up due to the headlines. Okay. All right. So that's there. What else do we see? Bitcoin flush. All right. So a lot of our plays that we were trading, the Bitcoin sympathy plays, ASST, CEP melted, Mara dropped. All right. So those sector plays that we've been taking, they'll be impacted here. We traded SOUN, that one dropped, BBAI, right? So we see that that impact on that particular sector as well. So AI, quantum, and then crypto related equities kind of backing off. I love to see a panic, right? I love to see a panic. We traded EDBL. EDBL, you had a flush here on this day. So price gave some scalps, market during the pre-market, flushed here, and we took the other side of this in our group, right? So I love to see the flush. We just want to let it turn, catch the move, the retracement. Okay, so that's what I'm looking at. That's the game plan that I have for these and it's best if it's a hard move down. So I'll favor those that had a hard move down here, right? Almost no structure, and then taking the right side of that. So if this does start to break levels here, reclaim VWAP, we do have a lot of room to the upside here. Okay, so that's how I'm playing those today. Welcome. Good morning. Thanks for joining the calls. We have a 3-day weekend. So also, let's just be cognizant of that. Maybe some profit taking, but let's just watch out and be cautious. Okay, as we see how it opens up. We don't have to be early. All right, let's take a look at a few that were on the scan. I'm sorry, one more sector thing. All right, so okay. Oh, hold up. Let me see something. All right. Okay, so here's a sector that had positive news. The energy sector, OKLO, SMR, NNE, these had positive news. There's an announcement that Trump was going to sign an executive order to favor the energy industry. So I was looking at these as well to be a part of the game plan, but then we had that news come. So we're going to see as these names start to push back how a long potentially may set up. But again, it threw a wrench in my plan. Okay. So energy, crypto, equities, and quantum and AI, we're still watching. All right. Now, what else am I doing besides that? Individual stocks. Okay. So we have this name. We're looking for things that have a lower float rotation, catalyst. So this Immunon announced a presentation where they're going to present their phase 2 data, right? So this is something that, and for brain cancer treatment. So this is one of the names that has its own catalyst that's sort of insulated from the market. So if we catch this early enough, like when it started off here, these are scalps, breakout momentum scalps. The continuation may happen, but as we get closer to the market opening, I like to wait on these because what you typically have happen is that these lower price names they'll start to sell off. Okay, so this one is on watch. Just mark up the levels here. Actually has a pretty nice broke a few levels here, a few higher time frame levels. So if the bid keeps stepping up, then we have more legs here. Maybe lower EV now that it's most of the move. A lot of the move happened already pre-market, but as I mentioned, the market opens, then there may be some more scalps, some more to take out of that. Okay, so looking for those types of names. You may be looking at lottery. It's one of the stocks I don't trade. So that's one that may pop up for you on the scan. And then some of the others here. Let me fix the chat. All right, here we go. Okay, some of the others that popped, they either have, like on the scan, they either have higher float, and they may not have their own news, but so I'm not really going to cover them now. Okay, all right. So yeah, so that's it for me. Some of these that played out yesterday, like KDLY, ASST, SYTA, BON, we traded, they shorted. So I still have them on watch, but I'm not going to cover them right now. Okay. All right. So what you got? Let me see. Let me check the chat. Any tickers you want me to take a look at? Everybody's quiet. I guess the market. I guess we're shook from this from this morning. Man, that was crazy. I would say for me, the strongest idea itself, the strongest two would be the nuclear names because of his Trump's executive order. So if you can, we can look at any of the, if you can afford like NNE or SMR, those, then I look at those, and QBTS is still very much in play on the list for me. Just need to see what happens here. That's the strongest quantum name there. So we'll see what happens with that one. One other very interesting one is Apple. So Apple, Trump said we need to make iPhones in the U.S. So I know it flushed. I know it flushed, but with that statement, that's something that could have investors taking a look, right? But with this flush, if it starts to roll over starts to roll over, what if it starts to recover? That's a nice leg back to the upside. So let's stay diligent, and anything can happen, right? Anything can happen. So if you're looking at the downside break on these names, that can happen. If you're looking across the indices and you're looking for that setup, that very much can happen. Just let it happen. Like let see what you need to see. Don't assume that it's going to happen, right? Just see what you need to see and then react. The only reality is the chart, the level 2, the order flow, the volume. That's the only reality. The cartoon CVAC says the tariffs are a threat. BON, yeah. SMR, yeah. All right. Okay. So the only reality is what we see: the chart, order flow, volume. That's it. The headlines will give us potential, direction on sentiment. So we saw, the flush there. Now we need to let the market open and react to what we see. All right. Okay. So I hope y'all have a good weekend. If I don't talk to you, thanks for joining. Someone asked me to host a session for beginners, just Q&A, ask me anything. So I'm going to make an announcement. I'll do that before the end of the month. We'll do a session just live on YouTube. And we'll go as deep as you want into the questions. All right. And Lance Brightstein is going to be joining us in at our Miami event. We'll make more announcements about that. So look forward to seeing some of y'all come out in February. I'm really excited. It's going to be the first event that we host in person. So some of you all that have been following on YouTube, some of you all that have been in the community, look forward to meeting y'all in Miami. All right. Let's get to it. I'm excited about what's to come. I love these volatile days. Headlines start to push the market. VIX starts to rise here. So volatility is a trader's market. All right. So let's see. I love it. I love when the market is rallying even more though. But with this downside pullback, we may take instead of the momentum trades that we take to the upside, we may be playing the reversion trades, reversion longs. All right. Let's get to it. Let's watch the scan, see what pops, and I will talk to you all later. Okay. Have a great day. Bye-bye, everybody. Thanks. Smash that like button on the way out. Later.